This video, let us see the second main question. Suppose we represent distance above the ground by a positive integer and that below the ground by a negative integer. Then answer the following. An elevator descends into a mine shaft at the rate of 5 meters per minute. What will be its position after 1 hour? So you have an elevator on the ground, and if this elevator goes below the ground, then whatever distance is covered is given by a negative integer. But if the elevator goes above the ground, then that distance which is covered is given by a positive integer. Now what is given in the question is an elevator descends into a mine shaft at the rate of 5 meters per minute. Means every minute it goes 5 meters below the ground. So if it was here, after 1 minute it will go 5 meters below the ground. So what it will be denoted by? Minus 5 meters, correct? Because if it is going down, it is given by negative integer. This is after 1 hour. After another hour, it will go another 5 meters below the ground. So it keeps on doing this, and you have to find out after 1 hour what will be its position. Okay, so let us see. Since the elevator is going down, the distance covered it will be represented by a negative integer according to the question. Now its position after 1 minute will be what? I told you after 1 minute it goes 5 meters below the ground. So it will be minus 5 meters. Therefore, in 1 minute, if it is minus 5 meters, then after 1 hour it will be how much? 1 hour has how many minutes? 60 minutes. So after 60 minutes, instead of saying 1 hour, its position after 60 minutes will be equal to 60 multiplied by minus 5, which is minus 300 meters. Okay, so after 60 minutes or after 1 hour, it has gone 300 meters below the ground. This minus sign tells you that it has gone below the ground. So 300 meters from the starting position of the elevator. Okay, so the position after 60 minutes, its position after 1 hour will be 300 meters below from the starting position of the elevator. Now let us see the third question. The third question says, a certain freezing process requires that room temperature be lowered from 40 degrees Celsius at the rate of 5 degrees Celsius every hour. What will be the room temperature 10 hours after the process begins? So it is said that there is a freezing process taking place. Means since the temperature is getting low, there is freezing happening. So a certain freezing process is taking place and the initial temperature is 40 degrees Celsius. So in the beginning the temperature is 40 degrees Celsius. Now this temperature is reducing 5 degrees Celsius after every hour. So after 1 hour it will be 5 degrees Celsius less. After 2 hours it will be another 5 degrees Celsius less. So like this you have to find out what will be the room temperature 10 hours after the process begins. So you have to find out what will be the room temperature after 10 hours. Okay. Now since whenever you have a question like this, if something is increasing or going up, above or rising, you have to take it as a positive integer. But if there is something that is decreasing, coming down or lowering, then you have to take that thing as a negative integer. Now it is said that the temperature is lowered. So let us take the lower temperature as negative. So let us denote the temperature which is lowered as negative. What was the initial temperature? Initial temperature was 40 degrees Celsius. So after 1 hour, the change in temperature was 5 degrees Celsius. Since the temperature is lowered, we will take it as minus 5 degrees Celsius. So after 1 hour, the temperature will be minus 5 degrees Celsius. So after 1 hour, if the temperature is minus 5 degrees Celsius, then what will be the change in temperature after 10 hours? After 10 hours, it will be minus 5 multiplied by 10, which is minus 50 degree Celsius. So after 10 hours, the temperature was 50 degree Celsius. Now you know initial temperature was 40 degree Celsius. Now after 1 hour, it was reduced to 5 degree Celsius. Correct? So after 1 hour, what will be the temperature? It will be 40 degree Celsius minus 5 degree Celsius, which is 35 degree Celsius. Now after 2 hours, how much it will be? After 2 hours, you will get it as 35 degree Celsius minus 5 degree Celsius, which is 30 degree Celsius. So after 10 hour, what will be the room temperature? The final room temperature after 10 hours of freezing process will be 40 degrees. So whatever was the initial minus your temperature now, which is, you have to add the temperature or you have to subtract. So it will be 40 degrees Celsius minus 50 degrees Celsius, which is minus 10 degrees Celsius. So after 10 hours, the temperature will be minus 10 degrees Celsius. Now let us see the next question, the fourth one. This question says, a cement company earns a profit of 8 rupees per bag of white cement sold and a loss of 5 rupees per bag of grey cement sold. A. The company sells 3000 bags of white cement and 5000 bags of grey cement in a month. What is its profit or loss? B. What is the number of white cement bags it must sell to have neither profit nor loss if the number of grey bags sold is 6400 bags? So you have a main question and two main sub-questions. So it says a cement company earns a profit of 8 rupees for 1 bag of white cement sold, and it gets a loss of 5 rupees for 1 bag of grey cement sold. So in the first part of the question, it is said the company sells 3000 bags of white cement and 5000 bags of grey cement in a month. Now you have to find out what is its profit or loss. So what will be the final outcome, whether it will be a profit or a loss. Now let us take the profit. Now as I told you, higher or lower, all those things are taken as positive. So similarly, let us take the profit as a positive integer and let the loss be a negative integer. Okay. Now it is said that the profit earned for selling 1 bag of white cement is 8 rupees. So for 1 bag, if the profit is 8 rupees, then in the first question it says the company sells 3000 bags of white cement. So what will be the profit earned or profit on selling 3000 bags of white cement? It will be 8 multiplied by 3000, which is 24,000 rupees. So the profit is 24,000 rupees. Now it is said loss for selling 1 bag of grey cement is 5 rupees. Now I told you loss will be a negative integer, so we will write it as minus 5 rupees. So what will be the loss on selling 5000 bags of grey cement? It will be minus 5 multiplied by 5000, which is minus 25,000 rupees. So what will be the total amount at the end for the company? The total loss or profit, you don't know whether it is loss or profit. So the total loss or profit for the company will be equal to 24,000 plus this, which is minus 25,000, and this is equal to 24,000 minus 25,000, which is minus 1,000. Now since it is minus, it means there is a loss. Okay, therefore the company incurred a loss of 1,000 rupees. Since it is negative sign here, it indicates the company is in loss. This is the first part of the question. The second part says, what is the number of white cement bags it must sell to have neither profit nor loss if the number of grey bags sold is 6,400 bags. Okay, now you have to find out how many white cement bags it has to sell, so that at the end there is neither profit nor loss. So it is 0. There is no profit, neither loss. And it is given that number of grey bags sold is 6,400. Since you don't know how many white cement bags are sold, let us take the number of white cement bags sold is equal to X. Therefore, what will be the profit on selling X bags? It will be 8 multiplied by X, which is 8X. So the profit on selling X bags is rupees or 8X rupees. Now the loss on selling 1 bag of grey cement is minus 5 rupees. So what will be the loss on selling 6,400 bags? It will be minus 5 multiplied by 6,400, which is minus 32,000 rupees. So the loss is minus 32,000 rupees. Now according to the question, you have to find out how many white cement bags he has to sell, so that there is neither profit nor loss. Means what? Your profit plus loss should be equal to 0. Okay, so according to the question, the profit and the loss that is there should be equal to 0. Now what is the profit? Profit is 8x. So 8x plus loss is minus 32,000. So you get minus 32,000 is equal to 0. So I'll transfer this term on the other side. Now this is minus 32,000. So when I take it on the other side, it will become plus 32,000. So 8x is equal to 32,000. So I want x. So I'll transfer 8 on the other side. Since it is multiplied here, when I bring it on the other side, it will be divided. So x is equal to 32,000 upon 8, which is 4,000. So how many bags of white cement must be sold? The number of white cement bags to be sold is 4,000.